Good morning, everybody, and welcome to my presentation on landmine lifts. Landmine lifts are great for endurance athletes in cross country, track and field, as well as hockey, and any other sport on ice, and as well as basketball, volleyball, all kinds of court sports. So, what's great about landmine lifts is that they're very easy to set up. You pretty much only need a barbell and any kind of plates wedged into any 90-degree angle using benches, the wall, anything you need. So some local commercial gyms will actually have a landmine attachment fastened to the bottom of a squat rack or cable stack. So if you have one of these, it makes it a lot easier. But for the sake of today's video, we will just be using landmine setup like this, just so it's easy for everybody. The first movement we're going to do is a single arm landmine shoulder press, focusing on your front and side delts. And this is how you want to make sure you don't do the movement. So standing up really limits your resistance profile. As you can see at the top of the contraction, there's almost no tension on the muscle. So what you're going to want to do is not this. Pretty much we're going to want to kneel down in this position shown, with your same leg down as the arm that you're working, and you want to feel a nice deep stretch at the bottom of the movement and exploding up. This is obviously a great movement for track and field athletes in events like javelin, shot put. Really getting deep in that movement and exploding up through the range of motion is really going to help you. The next movement we're going to do is a landmine T-bar row. And to make this movement a little bit easier, we're grabbing a V-handle, which you would normally see on a lat pull down or a seated row, and we're going to use it as so, nestled up right against the plates. Also, you're going to want to grab slightly smaller plates because that allows you to get a bit deeper of a stretch in this movement. So feet placed just behind where you're grabbing the bar, stretching all the way down and all the way up, keeping the tension on your latissimus dorsi as well as your rhomboids. Your mid-back muscles are obviously super important in sports like swimming, baseball, rotational sports. So this is a great movement for those. The movement we're going to learn about is a landmine rotation for your obliques and abs, which is a great movement to do at the beginning of any workout for your mobility, also your mid-course correction. What you're going to want to do is set up just underneath where you're grabbing the bar again in a nice comfortable position. And you're going to rotate all the way from side to side, lifting the opposing heel. Great for sprinters, like I said earlier, and this is a really good movement to incorporate into your workout. Final movement we're going to learn about is a landmine front squat plus shoulder press, focusing on your quadriceps muscles. This is a great movement to get you ready for standard squats at the barbell, in the front squat position or back squat position, or overhead movements like snatches. So what you're going to want to do is set up just in front of where you're grabbing the bar again, hitting 90 degrees, hips first, shoulders second, and pushing up through the movement. You want to feel that nice deep stretch on your quads, hitting that squatting position, and then pushing up, working on your explosivity at the same time. So it's a great movement for hockey players, baseball players, football players, and so forth. So this was your basic guide to starting out with some landmine lifts. There's all kinds of variety you can do with these. They're really easy to do at home or if you're low experience, but make sure you be careful because you want to make sure that this doesn't happen to you. Thank you for watching.